What's up, Reapers? My name's Scythe. We are back again with some more PixARK. The Great Migration begins, my brothers. So I have all our dinos set on passive. I don't want those idiots to follow me at all. I don't know why they were doing that, because they're stupid, I guess. Yeah, seriously. Like, the shout all in this game is way too, like, functional. It grabs everything. So anyways, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking our dinos. This could end up going very, very badly for us. But we're going to try and head over into the magic biome that's just to our north here and try to set up an alternative base, right? That's kind of our goal right here, because I want to get into that biome and start setting up a base so that we can start getting some magic supplies. Like, we really got to get our hands on some of the magic arrows, because that's kind of the only thing that's limiting us right now. Everything else, like, we've already got like almost every type of creature that we can get out of here, you stupid ant. Okay, and then I see a raptor on our right. I'm trying to be very careful here. While we would most likely be able to actually fight them, I don't really want to risk it. I just kind of want to go. Where's our little frog? No, really, where's our frog? Did he? Okay. That was from the raptor back there that killed one of the idiot turtle things. I don't know why I was gonna say snails or something, but either way, I guess our frog is gone. He's like the highest jumper in the game, but that's cool. We don't need him, I guess. And I want to hopefully try and tame a Pegasus today in the redwood forest. We'll have to see if we can get lucky enough to do that, because we don't need magic arrows, I don't think. No, I think that we do need magic arrows to tame one of those guys, but hopefully we can start making some of those magic arrows. The goal right now is to just get our creatures over into the biome, and then I'm just gonna kind of do a little bit of back and forth and kind of start setting up shop and stuff like that, right? So I should also mark this right here. Yes, I most definitely should, if these creatures would just leave me alone. I guess I'll just try and remember that this is here, but the sulfur, that's gonna be very, very useful later on. So we kind of got to, like, look at it and grab it on our map here. Okay, so this is going to be tricky, because I don't want my dinos to fall into the pit. Can you guys get up here? Are you actually, can you make it? I don't think that they can. Well, we can kind of sneak around the mountain here. We're actually getting really lucky with the spawns. You know, thankfully we haven't seen like a million raptors and stuff. Whoa! Okay, boys. I guess just ignore him and keep moving. No, seriously, please don't, like, don't attack it. There's one of our raptors down in the pit. Well, we lost one of them. That kind of sucks. But we got one of those leopard things right there, which would be very, very dangerous for us right now. This kind of is bad. This kind of is really, really bad. So maybe we can just get these guys over this thing. There goes another raptor. The trike's the only thing I'm honestly interested in, because the trike is going to be what we use to gather all of the resources, right? He's the only one that I really care about. And yes, I know, okay? I know I could have put them all into pix blocks, but then we would have been overweight. I can always just do that with the raptors to set up shop here anyways, right? So, there we go. We're at our alternative base. Good. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw him down, and he's going to be set to, maybe I'll set him on neutral. I don't want to set them to aggressive or anything. I don't know what the hotkey is to set them to neutral, but anyways, I gotta go grab my raptors, I guess, and then I need to set up, like, this base to be a little bit more protected. We need some walls and stuff. Okay, so I found one of my raptors inside this, wherever this is. I don't know where our other one is that actually had the saddle on him, though. He was the one that was a lot more valuable. I'm trying to be very careful here, because I don't know what's in this cave. Like, something might end up attacking my face. Oopsie daisy. What is that? Oh, just the meat. All right, whatever. What are these, by the way? Aloean grass. Okay, interesting. Where's our other raptor? Where did he go? Because I think he was over here. I don't know what that is. Why is that plant, like, evil and trying to attack me? Or it's getting ready to? I think that's one of those dumb long-range plants, which, oddly, even though it's level 16, would end up destroying my face. You stupid ants! Die, termite! You think you're powerful enough to take me on? I don't know where my other raptor went, dude. Did he, like, fall into this cave? Yeah, of course he did. Moron. Ooh, but look at this, guys. Nice accidental discovery there, random raptor. We've got oil. Cool. So we're going to be able to use that a little bit later on, because as of right now, oh, gosh. You stay down here then, I guess, because I honestly don't care. Like, I don't want to try and wait for this guy to come out of the cave. Like, that's disgusting. But yeah, the oil, that is going to end up being very helpful for us later on. I guess I should actually mark it before we end up getting out of here, because it's only in deeper parts of the cave, and it is very, very useful. All right, let's do this. X is -73, and Y is minus, can you please click? -861, or whatever. I typed it in right. I said it wrong. Put the map away, dum-dum. There we go. All right, I'm gonna start setting up our base a little bit here to hopefully get things a little bit more prepared. Oh yeah, and that's right. When we first came into this biome, remember it took 2 hits to the dirt? Now it's actually just taking 1 because we got that better pick. Okay, great. So what I'm going to end up setting up here is I'm going to set up our base to be a little bit different. We are going to end up having walls for sure. Whoop, that's dangerous. But I want to actually set it up so that we've got kind of like this two block deep area right next to our base, so that if anything ends up coming by, it'll end up getting stuck, while at the same time also having a bit of a wall set up to kind of protect us from any creatures that would actually be able to get over the 2 block gap, right? Now, another thing that's actually really disappointing in this game is that, oddly enough, I know it doesn't make sense, but if you place a dirt block down, even if it's connected to a grass block, the dirt block will never end up turning into grass. I know, it's disgusting. Even Minecraft has that, and Minecraft is how old? And this game came out in 2018. Like, that's kind of what I mean, where it's like, I love this game, don't get me wrong, but there are a lot of like really weird design choices that honestly there is no excuse. Like, there's really no excuse that grass doesn't actually grow, early access or not. Like, that's just really, really weird and feels lame. Now, I'm guessing that they're going to end up adding it eventually, but the whole point is, why do they have to add it eventually? Why didn't that just come out of the gate? You know what I mean? See, and this is where I don't want to terraform too much, because I think that we should try and get our hands on some magic arrows ASAP, because then we could potentially end up taming ourselves a magic mole and actually being able to use that guy to start terraforming the environment, which would end up being a lot more useful for us. I should also try and get into the irrigation, if we even can. I don't know if we're a high enough level to get some piping up here so that I don't have to climb down to the ocean every single time I want to get myself a drink. Now, the biggest thing we gotta watch out for is this hill that we've got beside our base. I'm not really liking that, because that's like, I could sit here and waste all of my time trying to mine it out so that we've kind of got it a little bit more cleared up and out of the way, but I don't necessarily want to do that. So I'm thinking that we might just kind of have to set up a wall kind of going along the whole thing, which again is also going to be just as difficult, if not annoying, just because like we're gonna have to set it up at very, very uneven block placement, and it's just like, ew. Now, I guess what I could always do is maybe just set up a wall, you know, kind of 1 block away from the mountain itself. So I could kind of set up, like, let me see here. Also, we should try and tame that slime, but I don't know if we can get him without magic arrows. I'm thinking that maybe what we'll end up doing is I'll just set up our little home here to end up having a tunnel to get to it, so that we can just kind of set up, if he would actually place the blocks where I'm telling him to, so that I could just set up a wall like from this spot and around, right? Which, man alive, you go through these blocks like super duper quick. Oh, also, I wanted to mention too, this is already a couple episodes back, but I completely forgot, the temple dungeon that we ended up completing when we ended up having our chitin boots and we ended up falling from a very low height and ended up dying. Turns out that they actually were, the chitin boots were broken, the chitin spring boots, and they ended up patching them, so now they actually work properly, and you can end up actually falling from a higher distance. I know it's a little late for me to be mentioning something like that, but I still thought that was something that was relevant. Okay, I think we got things set up at a good enough pace here. I mean, it's kind of a gross looking base, but at least it's functional is kind of the whole thing, right? Because otherwise I don't think any creatures can sneak around this area to end up getting up here. Another thing too that would be cool is I know there's actually drawbridges in this game. That'd be really cool if we could set one of those up for our trike to end up going down, but that's kind of the whole thing. Is my main goal was to just set up the shop here. and get things ready before we end up actually going out into the biome and starting to get some of the supplies and stuff prepared. So I think what we're going to do now is just kind of work on like some of the crafting tables, because obviously I'm gonna have to go back and get like just a normal workbench and junk like that, and also get our hands on you know, a feeding trough for all of these guys. And it's gonna be a bit of a process, folks. We're not really done yet. Yeah, so we need normal rocks and wood. So I'm gonna have to just leave these guys here, I guess. Should be okay, honestly. Actually, what am I thinking? Didn't I have a raptor still in my inventory right here? Yeah, I did. Woo! There you go, little buddy. I should probably set these guys on neutral, but I don't really care. I kind of want to tame one of those saber cats that we saw 2 seconds ago, like up in the mountains here, because those guys are really, really powerful. But we're not going to be able to get them until we have those magic arrows, unfortunately. I guess, what am I thinking? I don't need to head all the way back to base, because we can always just get normal wood from all of these trees, if I could ever get lucky enough to find like a spot that isn't just filled with like raptors and death, because that's just this entire game, isn't it? Yikes. Okay, I hope that raptor doesn't come over and kill me. Like, seriously, please just stay over in your stupid section, dude. I need to get wood. Again, I could be using our trike to do this, but I don't know. I don't really have it set up for him to come out here. But we needed wood, and then we needed some stone. Stone is going to be a bit more tricky, because we gotta try and like find it in a cave or something, I guess. Can you get on, please? Like, it says ride. Just let me ride it. There's another Sarco right there. I should see what level that guy is. Maybe we should go for him. And then I think this is rock. Do we have anything around us? What is that back there? Oh, we got a really deep cave behind us. That's pretty cool. Gotta be careful, careful. You gotta be so careful in this game, man. Like, one of the things that I would say about this game is it definitely does a good job making you feel like the bottom of the food chain. You know, like, I feel like some type of a muskrat or a rodent, you know, because you gotta like stay on your toes and make sure that there's nothing like coming to kill you in 2 seconds, because otherwise it's just like, oh, boo, you're dead. What was the workbench? There we go. Workbench, feeding trough, preserving bin, I guess, was something that we needed, which requires thatch and firestone powder. Oh, mortar and pestle. That's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be something really useful that we need. And then otherwise storage. Ew. That's right, I completely forgot about that. So we just need wood and thatch, so that at least isn't going to end up being that much of a problem. Why is my guy like getting knocked out? Like, seriously, what is wrong with him? Okay. Oh, because we got this dumb gas coming in. Ugh! I don't like this weather when it shows up, man. There's too many weather effects in this game, and they're all disgusting and just like trying to wreck your face all the time. Like, seriously. Okay, I gotta try and be careful. There's another raptor there. Of course. There's another raptor there. Of course. Can you please? Like, there's too many of these guys. Okay, are we good? Am I secretly going to get knocked out, or is this just visually impairing and that's that? So let's try and get ourselves... What did we just need? I heard noises. I'm so paranoid, dude. Like I told you, a rodent. That's how you have to play this game. It's as if you're a hamster in an eagle's nest. Like, it's not good, man. It's not good. Come out of the inventory, you idiot! Ha! Even though that was just a weak little creature. But still, I told you, I called it. Stupid game. Like, seriously, the weakest creature known to man, too, where I could, like, one-shot it. And for some reason, it just comes at me. I thought it was a raptor, but if it was a raptor, I would have been dead already. That's the difference. So we got really lucky there. Jeez, man. Jeez Louise. Okay, we need more wood. Thatch at least is not going to be that difficult. Again, I shouldn't be doing this in this biome. I should be in a more peaceful biome so that I don't have to deal with this. But I'm greedy, man. I want to save time. I don't want to go too crazy all over the place and try to figure, you know, like, go all the way back and then fly all the way out here. I'd rather make it kind of fun. Make it a bit of a challenge to try and see if we can end up getting it out of the swamp biome. This is one of the most deadly biomes in the game, by the way, like, seriously. Just because of the fact that it spawns, like, so many creatures that want to kill you. Okay, what level is that, Sarco? Level 2. Ew. Okay, I don't want it then. If it was a higher level, I would have actually maybe tried to go for it later. Not right now, just later. But I gotta try and get as many of these storage units as possible. because we're gonna be needing a lot of space here. I mean, we shouldn't really need that much, honestly speaking, because we should be able to get away with like 2 or 3 storage units, just because we'll be able to put all of our magic stuff in there, and then all of our other primary resources we could always just move back to our main base. So I think that should be enough. I think that should be enough. Plus, I'm like scared, and I want to go to my safety base here just to protect myself. At least we ended up getting all the things that we needed, though, so that's good. Woo! All right, this slime is kind of bothering me. I'm gonna tame it as soon as we actually are able to. Oh gosh, I need to make a staircase so that we can actually get into this place, and then otherwise I gotta open this up. I really got it. Yeah, I gotta open this up. Give me a second, guys. Like, seriously, dude, even off that stupid, like, acid-spitting dinosaur, I'm still sitting here, like, having a heart attack. Like, man, this game is, like, too scary because everything is, like, so deadly for you. Okay, what was it? This thing right here, decoration hut. I wanted to show you guys this because I thought this was kind of cool. I finally figured out how we can actually make ourselves some cooler looking block prop items and stuff like that, so we can kind of make our house look a little bit more snappy. You know what I mean? A little bit more high-tech and beautiful. Not really high-tech and beautiful, but I'm gonna put this down here. For some reason we can put it in the wall, whatever. When you're using this thing, you can build other structures, right? So right now we only have access to the carpets, but where is it? If we end up going to stone, is that, maybe it's maybe it was in a different area. Yeah, okay, so maybe it was something else here, folks. But when I ended up messing around with this in multiplayer, like maybe it's blueprints or something like that, right? You would actually have to construct normal stone, then come in here, and then you could make refined stone. So that was kind of a way that you could end up getting yourself some fancier looking blocks. But as of right now, we're probably just gonna go for the standard stone base, just because there's no real reason not to. This is the one thing that I really don't like about the building in this game, dude, is you gotta like expand the area so much just to be able to even build like what you want. Like, we have to build down a foundation on the side here just so that we can place down a wall in the first place. I mean, it's worth it because then you end up actually getting a house that looks worthwhile, but still, dude, it's like so crazy the fact that you have to like build one thing to build another to build another to build another and so on and so forth. It's just like, yikes. Oh no, I made the wrong crafting table. Oh man, I just typed in workbench and naturally assumed it was gonna be the one I wanted, but nope, we need wood, leather, and clay. Well, I'm gonna have to set that up a little bit later, honestly speaking. I'm not too concerned about setting up everything right now, although it would have been nice if we ended up actually having the right workbench. But yeah, we're not really gonna have enough stone to set up the rest of our base here today, folks, just because I'm noticing we're starting to get a little bit on time here. While the episode length might not be the longest, I've been at this for quite a while here, so I want to try and get things all finished up. So I guess we'll just leave this like this. We could end up putting a proper floor down, but I'm not really too concerned about it. I do want to put the mortar and pedestal down, and otherwise I need to get a normal workbench in here, like seriously, post haste. But before we end up doing any of that and just calling it for today, I do want to put this down, and I want to start putting some of our other foodsy woodsies in here. I'm guessing these dinosaurs can live off of the magic berries, I hope. But then otherwise we need another doorway, or gate actually. Yeah, that's right. So we need this thing right here, which requires more wood. And then otherwise I want to take our trike out to actually do a little bit of exploring today, hopefully, before we end up having to call it, but we'll have to see where we're at for time. Well, I guess we may as well go for that workbench. I'm just putting some dirt blocks into the sand, or into the water, because then they instantly convert into clay blocks, right? Very quick, easy way of actually getting this resource, which hopefully more people know about. It's cool that the game actually has stuff like that, but kind of weird that it doesn't necessarily explain it to you. You think that would be something important. So there's our normal workbench, and then we also needed a door, or not a door, a gate. Yeah, there we go. So now we can afford that as well. Here we go. Awesome. Bloop. All right, it didn't take us nearly as long as I thought it would to set all of this stuff up, dude. Pretty happy with how quickly we were able to do it. Now I gotta try and make this base like functional first and foremost, because we need to have our crafting table be able to actually access like all of the storage units and everything like that, and it's not really going to end up working if I try to force it in here. Oh, actually that's not bad. That'll work fine. Okay, cool. So we're doing okay. we're actually doing okay. I'm gonna have to kind of color code all of these when I end up finding the time. But as for right now, I think we're good. I thought we could take our trike to go and get ourselves some resources out here, but it doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to do that today, folks. Seems like we're gonna have to probably do that in the next episode so that we can hopefully get ourselves some berries and wood and stuff like that. And generally gotta be really careful with this biome, because I'm pretty sure that tree right there, yeah, that's a tree ant, level 43. That's pretty powerful. Jeez Louise. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Hope you ended up enjoying today's episode. It was a fun one for me. I like this migration and setting things up and doing a little bit of building here and there. It gets to scratch that itch, you know. Sometimes we get adventuring, we get building, and it's really, really cool. I'm enjoying playing this game a little bit slower rather than trying to rush to the end. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that as well, as we kind of just take our time with it and just have fun with it, right? Thanks for watching, though. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. And if you want to support me, you can always sponsor my YouTube channel or check links in the description for my merch store, where you can buy this shirt and a bunch of other stuff. Or there is Gawkbox, which is a way you can donate to me for free. Doesn't work for everyone in Europe, though. Sayonara and stay epic, everybody.